I want to give you guys a daily 1-card reading to reflect on. And this will be a 3-card reading for those who are in the bundle. The tarot course bundle with all the courses, masterclasses and bonuses. You will get a 3-card combination each day that you can reflect on, learn from, see how it relates to you. Even draw your own cards around it and do a journaling as well. So it will be something for you to know, and you can also add your own intuition to this message to make it even more personalized for you. So when I speak, you will get some kind of inkling on what this means specifically for you in your life and how you can move forward. At the moment we are in a lunar, so basically I went on my astrology program and I downloaded what lunar cycle we are in. So I'm going to add that as well. We are in a lunar cycle of first quarter, because that basically means that the worse it gets, the better it gets, in the sense that when things get really, really bad, you get to shine your light the brightest, you get to make things better. You can tear down the old and recreate something new and something that is better. So you can be a pioneer in this energy. But unconsciously, you could be tearing down good structure, positive things in your life. Change is not always good. You could create unnecessary drama and havoc just to be able to live through something that maybe you don't have to live through. Maybe you're creating more drama than what you necessarily have to go through. So it has to do with self-love, that you don't put yourself through more of a struggle than what you need to put yourself through. So just remember that some struggles are necessary for our growth, but we can also easily put ourselves through way more than is necessary. And think of yourself as a child that you love. Would you put this child through unnecessary struggles? You would never do that. It's not a loving thing to do. You would want to support, protect and guide in a kind and generous way. And you have to give yourself that love and understanding as well. You have to give yourself compassion and love. So I see what cards are showing up for you today. And while I was, interestingly, I just shuffled and these 2 cards just popped up. So 4 of trees, which means growth. And the High Priestess, which is intuition. So it's like we can easily create more drama than what we have to go through. The High Priestess, she operates on the subconscious very much. But it also means that you will get ideas that will come to you that you can build on. It can be very constructive. It doesn't have to be a destructive thing in your life. It can be building on something where you have already gone through something. So you already have a certain level of maturity and wisdom that you can build on to make your life better. So we start again, because when that happens and the cards flip out, you can look at it, but always do the reading from scratch again. I always do that even when cards fly out, because sometimes that is just a confirmation. Maybe you had a thought and it was a confirmation, but you still want to go through the process of cutting the deck and getting a card for reflection. Okay, so here we got the 3 piles. I'm going to turn off 1 card each pile. The first one is the path, exploration. So this is similar to the Chariot. And the Chariot speaks very much of your soul. Your soul experience everything you're going through in a different way from how you consciously maybe are going through things. And that means that there are certain things that maybe you feel like you should avoid, but then you feel a strong urge to experience it because it could have a deeper meaning to your life. So it could maybe take you on a completely different path. You could have a complete turnaround. So there's something today that will remind you of your soul's purpose. And if you are on your soul purpose, you will know. And if you're not entirely on your soul purpose, you will also feel you will feel like things are a bit off. Maybe you need to make adjustments. Maybe you're not completely off your path. Maybe you just need to change a few things. But you need to have some realization around an issue, for example. It could also be that you're on your path, but you want to do it in a more meaningful way, and have more of a, I guess, it's more about just being completely aware of how you are making a difference, so that when you do live your life, you can enjoy your life as well and feel like your life has meaning. You are here for a reason. You do have a purpose. Everything is connected somehow. There's a deep connection in your life, and it's more than just the mundane every day. It's deeper than that. It's your past as well. It's tied into what you're doing now. And I feel like there's going to be a strong need to nurture. And you just have to be careful that you don't go and nurture people that will just take advantage of you. I'm going to get some extra information from the cards. So I always use a second deck for one card readings. So basically they're saying it's an area where you've been wounded, especially from original family, from the past. And you could have recreated a scenario from your childhood actually, through a new relationship or a new situation where you feel vulnerable in the same way that you used to feel vulnerable. And your soul is experiencing this in a different way than you are doing, in the sense that it gives you an extra depth to your soul. But remember, we've gone through many, many lifetimes, and at one point we're going to have to pull ourselves out of the struggle and acknowledge that we have already learned a lot of this, and we're reliving a pattern. And if you can get to the essence of who you are and what you are here to do, you can let go of a lot of the unnecessary drama. Okay? So it has to do basically with clearing up your thought patterns. Your thought patterns have been scattered, maybe even. Maybe you've been thinking, maybe you've picked up other people's thoughts form. Maybe you've just bought into a belief system that it's like a group thinking, way of thinking, rather than thinking maybe more nuanced how things can work and how it works for you. So they're saying you need to clear up your thoughts and have clear thoughts. So meditation is to be recommended, and turn things around a little bit and look at things from different ways. And they're basically saying meditation now is going to be huge, because there are loads of messages from your soul. They want to connect back, and spirit guides and spirit animals even, and guardian angels, they're all there for you. You just need to quiet your mind a little bit. They're saying that there was part of your past where you felt like things were just very mundane and it wasn't going to really ever become exciting. And you're saying that part of your life that felt like that, it's almost like that fear of reliving those where you felt like maybe it didn't have any meaning, or maybe your life didn't have a lot of meaning. And they're saying you are going to have to add meaning to your life, and it starts with how you are thinking about things. And being an individual, and also there's been a lot of struggle with other big personalities, and it's like, who are you in all of this? So it's about finding yourself, finding out who you are. There's been a lot of worries as well, a lot of worries and concerns, and maybe even having problems sleeping at times, and having had some harsh judgment laid upon you. And they're saying these judgments are people that can maybe look at you and judge you. They don't actually know you, they don't know your history, they don't know your past, but they can be very cruel, and they can be very fact-based, but they don't actually see the big picture. They might just say one thing where you made a mistake and judge you on that. They don't actually see you as a person. So you need to really remind yourself that some people will always do that, and they do that because of their own shortcomings and failures that I feel, and they're very afraid of them, and it's easier for them to point a finger. And if you have some kind of maybe a worthiness issue, or maybe you're very kind as well, it's easy then to be the person that they point the finger at, because they know that you're not going to bite back and really not stand up for yourself. And they said there are other people out there that are much more heart-based. They see you, they see your soul, they see the whole picture. They don't really care about your mistakes. They see you who you are. So this is all about connecting to your soul and also being allowed to break free from the judgment of others, and to be around people that are much kinder and more genuine in who they are, because they have gone through something themselves, a process where they realized that they needed to find themselves. And there's a lot of passion that comes out of that in you. There's a fire actually that will be ignited, where you will find out your true purpose and your true passion. So this is a process that will start, well, this is a daily reading, but it might take, this is something that can be a progress throughout the year actually. You can start something today, even by hearing this message. It's something that can start today, and you will start living your life in a different way. And it's all about, it's actually about finding real success. And I'm not talking about just money and getting a promotion. It's like living that true purpose and doing it better than anybody else, because it's straight from your heart, your soul, giving to the world. It could be a complete turnaround. So wherever you felt that life were boring, mundane, it's going to be the opposite of that. It's going to be meaningful, exciting. Can't wait for the next day to begin, so you can, waking up early and wanting to get started, living like that. And there's going to be a lot of success in your life once you find that piece of you that really knows that you're here for a reason, and no one else can judge you. Okay, because they might not even understand your purpose. This is a purpose the Creator has given you to live for a reason. It's much bigger than just here and now. It's you won't even see the full picture completely yet. That will come later on. So I'm going to do the next 2 cards now, but if you like that and you want to get the 3 card reading, just subscribe to the bundle and you will get the full 3 card daily readings from now on.